Hi, today we are replacing brake and the drum on trailer that has 7,000 pound axle. So the first of all, it's pretty easy job. You can do it with your own tools. So the first of all, we remove the tire, which is not harder than removing tire from any kind of SUV. So after you remove the tire and the bolts, then you have a hub like this that is like the hub like this. So this hub is not attached by anything, so you can just pull this by hitting a rubber hammer. Let me show you. So by using this hammer, like, you can actually remove the I won't remove on this one because this is not the one I'm changing today, but you can remove this hub pretty easy. So this is a hub that is coming with the drum like this. Okay, so why I recommend to change drum alongside with brake? Because drums usually wear out and they don't hold brakes as they should. Okay, let's go back to the brakes. So the brake is attached with 5 bolts like this. So this is a bolts that holds the brake. So this is new brake. I already attached it, but you can the old one comes like that. Then you can cut off the wire. Don't get confused. Those wires have same color, so it doesn't matter. You connect positive with this one or this one. One is ground, one is positive that is coming from trailer, but it doesn't actually matter which one you connect. You can just randomly connect to these wires. Okay, so once you remove the old one, then new brake goes like that, and you screw down those old bolts. I always use the old bolts actually at least 2 or 3 times when I'm changing my brakes, because they are pretty good. I sometimes use the liquid that removes rust, so it's much easier to remove those bolts. Okay, once we attach this brake, then I will explain how to put everything back, including grease. Okay, once we make this brake tight, these 5 bolts, and make sure to buy good quality brake. This is American made brake. I had Chinese made brake before this and it lasted only 6 months, so I'm pretty sure it will last at least 1 year. Anyway, the electric brakes are not the best option to have, but this is so easy to change that it's okay to change every year. And it has much better magnet, and you can distinguish if you're shopping on eBay or Amazon. You can distinguish with this blue color that you're buying good quality brake. Okay, make sure the grease you don't put the grease on the brake pads. And now let's start how to assemble whole axle. So again, this is a drum that I also bought. This is also American made, and I recommend to do so because it will last longer than Chinese made. Yes, it is more expensive, but not that expensive that you cannot afford if you are hauling cars, or if you are hotshot car carrier, or just a hotshot trucker. Okay, so in this drum, the rings that hold bearings are already installed, so I don't have to spend much time. I can just put this bearing, which comes with this brake kit. So I'm gonna put this bearing, and now I'm not greasing because I'm demonstrating it to you, but I'm gonna, of course, you should grease this very good, and you should put some grease here as well before you assemble this. So make sure once you do that, you put this kind of seal, and you should hit the rubber hammer to make this seal tight here. And once you make this like that, and this goes here. All right, so this goes here. So I'm just demonstrating, I'm not assembling it because I should put the grease. Then you, okay, so you put the bearing, and after bearing there's a washer like this. You put this washer, and after the washer there is a screw like that. So I'm gonna tell you one important thing. So once you make this screw tight, there is also this kind of pin which is old. I'm gonna make it straight. So this pin goes right here. There's a hole here. So when this pin goes here, just make sure this bolt is very tight. But after you make it tight, put this pin and turn this bolt a little in reverse. So untie it a little bit. So in this way, it should not have tight. The drum should have little room. It should not move like that. I mean, there should be just little room. So that's why you make this bolt little untied. So once you make it, then you put this hub. You can just hit a rubber hammer and put this rubber cap on it. So make sure you grease enough both bearings before you assemble. Okay, so again, this pin goes here. You just unpin here. Okay, this bolt. Now I'm showing how you remove when you disassemble the old one. So this bolt, pretty much it comes off very easy. It's like 15-20 minute job altogether. Just greasing takes some time and putting tire back. So this is all job, and after you finish, make sure you connect those. Make sure you connect those wires, and you have a working brake. That's it. Thank you.